Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I am doing wonderfully today. Let me turn down my volume on my phone. Hi. My computer mic is working again. Hopefully that it stays that way. It worked on Discord on Monday and it's working today so far. It just seems that every once in a while it stops working now, which is a little confusing. How is everybody? Uh Before we start working on the background for Zoro today, I have a thing I want to show you, and I want to get the music started. Let me put it on loop. Let me get it to volume 30. Because I found that's right around where it's good. Alrighty. Hey, Gremlin. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like the Minority Hunter joke. It is good to see you, though. he does not pass the background check. that is true. I mean he you know, he claims to be a pirate hunter, but like he's a pirate himself. Like what's the deal with that, man? Like what the flip? Sleep schedule's fucked, so couldn't make it yesterday. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Dicey did a voice reveal. Nothing too exciting necessarily, but you know. Just saying something you missed. Played a bit of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Talked about native animal species to Oregon and England respectively, because I can't shut up about birds and amphibians and fishes and fucking mammals and plants and shit. I go to college for this. I enjoy it. I enjoy the natural world, and so I talk about it at every given opportunity. Did you catch the White House press dinner? Oh, you mean the false flag assassination attempt that, you know, was very clearly staged. Yeah, I caught it. Of course I caught it. All the news was talking about it. Let me get to... Oh, it was black for a moment. Yeah, here's the progress on Zoro, and of course Rika. We're gonna be doing the background today, but first, I put this in the art chat, in the Discord, progress on the Bendy-thon thumbnail, because starting this Sunday, I'm gonna be doing a Bendy-thon, and it's gonna also be sort of, Dicey's debut in streaming, so that's gonna be fun. But you know, in the meantime, I have to get this ready because this is gonna be, you know, the thumbnail, the background image, the starting soon image. At least for the first Bendy game. I think it's turning out really well. But now, bam! Let me get that shit out of here. Take him away. Take Boris away. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him his jacket. And then, bam. Yeah. This is this is why we need a top secret military ballroom. The top secret military ballroom. The military tells me that it's top secret, so I'm gonna say it on my Truth Social, where I say nothing but what I think is real. Remember Sleepy Joe Biden and Crooked Hillary. I'm gonna still talk about them even though I'm president. Oh, my cat wants up. There we go. I am Joe Biden. God, did you see like one of the new DLC characters for Sonic Racing Crossworlds? It randomly unlocked for me yesterday. It was It's Red from specifically the Angry Birds movie. You get to be that red bird fuck. He has no voice lines or like funny bird noises, which is such a shame. But it's so funny you could be Red from Angry Birds in fucking Sonic Racing Crossworlds. The Finns are at it again. They can't keep getting away with this. I might mix a couple of different perspectives for this actually, because I think that would be interesting. What if I did 1 point perspective for the background? Kind of. With like the wall and how the wall is. But then, you know, everything inside is like 2 point perspective and it's, you know, cool and awesome. What? Majima! Majima! I need to play the Yakuza games. Thankfully, I never put this to Canvas Center after expanding. My monster condom for my Magnum dog. Alright, let me get you gone. Now I only want you gone. Where is that? BG sketch. Yeah, I don't know why. Even without you there being the highest ranked one out of like the three of us, right? Still most of the time filled with fucking legends. We got our ass beat. I ended up getting top 3 a couple of times though, which is good. Never first, but like I got like first or second a few times. Usually around like 4th to 8th roundabout, which sounds about right. Where is the right brush? You need the right brush for the job, and otherwise I'll kill you. Yeah, I'll do that in the middle. Yeah, why not? Much like Malcolm. Have you heard of Malcolm? He's in the middle. There we go. And if I get rid of the perspective, gets rid of your perspective, your point of view, it's gone. Now you're nothing but a peon. You're nothing but a peon to my game. Your mind is nothing but molded clay for my whims. Malcolm's dad got cancer? What happened to Bryan Cranston? Is he okay? Or is this like in the new show? You motherfucker! You motherfucker! Good job! Good job. You see someone being the father to Malcolm, and you think that of me? No! I am the one who sells meth. This definitely isn't like literal perspective on how it is in the thing. I am the one who writes walks. I am the one who rollerblades. I wanted both of these. Okay, now we are going to start breaking the perspective a little bit. I'm not breaking the perspective, breaking the symmetry. The symmetry, my dear Watson. Yeah, because like if you look at this, right? This part here on this back bit is like where the wall ends and a fence begins. Whereas with this, there's, I think, literally the same fucking gate that you see in the, hold on, let me, in the, is it in K or, I'm gonna do image computer, actually. It's funny, I have images in parentheses, computer, because that's a holdover of my previous, yeah, symmetry, my dear Watson. I think I read that before, but I like, out loud. Curses you with symmetry. Date. Here it is. Open with Critter. Wait, this one. I think it's literally this gate. like, which is rather funny. Yeah, look, it's the tree. Oh, but wait, there's no roof there, and there's no big thing. No, it's different. It's different. False alarm. False alarm. I can't just reuse a thing. Well, I couldn't do that anyway, but womp womp. There we go. I saw a video that was basically if you took a conversation from like that new Dark Tide mode and made it into a machinima. And it makes me want to play Darktide again. Specifically to play that mode, but I'd need to download it again, which is fine. But it's still like I don't know. I should check that out again. Oh joy! Oh joy! I realized I can use the perspective on exactly. It's fucking cream. Like it was a conversation between some guy and like some like admech lady about her like scanning systems or whatever. And I was like, man, this really makes me want to play it. It'd be really, I just realized a really funny like thing to do as like a Darktide crew is trying to make everybody look as much as like some of the main characters of Red Dead as possible. So like Arthur Morgan, you gotta have Uncle in there, Dutch, and what? I'm debating on either John or that old. Why am I forgetting his name? He's the old guy who's like, uh, uh, not second in command, but like sort of partners in crime with Dutch. I remember their names pretty well considering I've never actually played Red Dead 2. Like I'm really looking forward to doing it, but I just haven't yet. Alright, that wall is looking good. Now for the reference. Inject the reference directly into my bloodstream. Bam. I'm definitely excited for the Bendython because it's been like a plan in the making for a while now. But like, I'm also a little nervous. What if I just think that Bendy is mid? What if I go through all this and I'm like, man, I kind of don't like this. Like, I guess that's a worry that I have with every game, but like, especially with Bendy, right? Like the first Bendy game. Like, what if I decided on this and then it's a thing that like I have to wait until the second game for it to get good. It's oh, of course. It's a stream slap game. Yeah. Like I only want to play games that like I personally want to play. I don't want to play a game just because it's popular. Even if it's like, oh, so many viewer. Oh my god, thank you for the viewer for playing our fucking Fortnite. Yippee. Okay, yeah, that is on the same line. So I can just reuse that line. That's great. What that means for me is I get to do this. Yeah, I love my stream slop. But like I can definitely tell that there are things to love about Bendy. I just hope that I'll be able to see it, you know? I mean, after all, as we know, Bendy was a little devil thing. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be evil. While the sun's still up. uh, that's how time works. That's how time and the sun works. Is that there's yeah, there's moments where the sun is up for hours and hours longer. Every summer, this summer, the sun is still fucking up. It burned my skin, and that was clearly a mistake. I cuss to this and going, it'd be so funny if I fucking burned this guy. The sun wouldn't do that. It has no thoughts as far as I know. That's the, although that is the topic of multiple ARGs. Not ARGs, analog horrors. Different things, just a lot of overlap. It'll be that way for me in about like a month. If I'm calculating the time right. Let me calculate time so that I'm all powerful. I know what time it is anywhere in the world. my brain expands. I just die. If I remember right, and I shouldn't have to remember right, I can just literally look at reference. Yes. Yes! Like fucking Captain Falcon. Falcon Punch! I've noticed my voice is still a little like tiny bit more gravelly than normal. Well, not gravelly than normal. It's a little bit different than normal. Cause the other day I was practicing my Optimus Prime impression. It's very restrictive on the lungs. I still don't have it down. But I've been really trying because it's just a voice I want to do. Bumblebee. Right, like it's still not there. We have about 1.5 more hours of daylight here right now. Congratulations! I'm excited for when you have oh wait, you're technically not like in the Arctic Circle. You're below because you're not in the northern parts of Norway. So you'll probably still have like darkness all year round. Like at least a bit of nighttime. Unless you're in that one valley that never gets sunlight. Alright, there we go. Splendid. And the this place this ground doesn't necessarily need a lot of sketch work. What I will do though is I am going to do a funny. Ah, neat. And during the solstice, I will experience Uh, hopefully not 47 plus degrees Celsius weather here. You know, I'd rather it not be like 115 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. Right, I'd rather not experience Arizona weather. I don't live there. I live so far north from that. Hey, hey, France, are you ready for Morocco weather? Congratulations. Ooh, I'd love to see them. Why did my screen go a little bit dark for a moment? It went dark and scary. Much like the long cold nights. Come to Arizona or it'll come to you. Are you ready for all the rich old people to be there only some of the time? And the rest of the time it's hot enough for your shoes to melt? Come on down to Arizona. We have a big hole. To be fair, it is a very pretty big hole. It's beautiful. Pretty sure you share. Are those the deer ones? I remember the deer ones. It is weird to see like that just how deep that darkness is. And so the lake, right, the lake. I remember the lake. I remember the lake. Oh, I learned something recently. Speaking of lake, which reminds me of Loch, which reminds me of Loch Ness. So apparently, the original, or more traditional rather, interpretation of the Loch Ness monster is a kelpie instead of a plesiosaur, which makes a lot more sense, honestly. Like it makes a lot more sense in like a sort of mythological sort of folktale sense. The reason I learned this is because I was watching a video of somebody world building their interpretation of a kelpie, and I wanted to do more research on them because like they'd fit really well in my Faden setting. They probably exist in D&D already, but if not, I'll make them. I'll make them custom. I don't know. I might still make them custom. That's the beautiful thing about all this is I can do whatever the fuck I want. I have the power. I got the power to be his friend, his moonchild. Whoa, oh. This is the beginning of a new and excitingly different story. And then if we do that, I believe that this will look good, maybe. There are actually not that many introduced characters in Shell's island, which is where this marine base is. So I think after I'll need to double check this because there needs to be Zoro the wolf, right? And there needs to be Hex and Morgan, and those are who I remember right now. Give me in the chapter order. I know this wiki is wrong. I've fact checked this with my own volumes that I have. I could grab it right now and check, but I don't remember everybody's names and it doesn't introduce them all. Helmeppo, Rico, Zoro, Soro, Morgan, Ririka, Rokaku, Ukari. Oh right, the flashback, Zoro's flashback, of course. I was like, all right, who are these fucks? I was like, who are these fucks? The very important fucks. I I saw Shimotsuki and I was like, oh wait a minute, I know you. You were defeated by Down D Stairs. I know you. I love that. Like in terms of public discourse, with One Piece, it's sort of a battle between the agenda and basic media literacy. Who's led by advanced media literacy. Maintaining the agenda is is of most priority. Okay, we have that. And then I'm going to claim because I'm cool and awesome that this line here is the middle of this gate. That is the story that I'm sticking with. This is the middle of the gate. Which means if I look at it, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 separations before the wall. Yeah. So I really want to jug with you. Yeah, so if I separate it into three threes, then that should be. I thought that was a line. I'm drawing this line in the sand. If you cross it, it's over, Buster. It's over for you. Now you're probably wondering, why the fuck did I use this marker if I'm not gonna do any more to get the thirds? It's because generally I can eyeball. I just needed the cross to find where the middle is. There we go. And then now I can do more. Uh, more. I think you mean you can do moop. Yeah, it says moops. That's right. Only the most topical references here in the Bajangles experience. You know, the Grand Circus, such as Seinfeld. The perfect, perfectly timed, extremely relevant to the now. Speaking of relevant to the now, though, I've been really meaning to check out Project Hail Mary. Like I've heard through word of mouth that it's good. It's just I got a lot of advertisements for it, and so it feels like uh, it feels a little bit like it's being shoved heavily down my throat. But that's not really the case. It's just kind of a good. It's just kind of good. Yeah, apparently, like people have told me it's good. I've seen fan art of it. I've seen people continue to talk about it. And so I kind of want to check it out. If Ryan Gosling does not, in the middle of it, strike out in song, going, "I'm just kidding. Everywhere else I'd be a 10," then I will riot. I I will riot Gosling. I will find out where he lives and give him a bunch of goslings. A bunch of little baby goose. A bunch of baby geese. I forgot the plural for a moment because I'm an idiot and yes, a moose and a moose. A goose clearly means goose. Yes, yeah, it went in plural. But no, it's geese. You see, it's geese because I'm epic and cool, and English is my first language. The fact that there's a bunch of different like plural forms that we use for different words because I would like to see new messages. But yeah, like we use different plural forms for different words, and sometimes it's entirely dependent on if it's a borrowed word from another language or not. Which one? Okay, so wop and then wop, and then it ends here, and I only have to do one side. Much like the woke liberal media only showing one side. Hi, my name is Tim Heidecker. I'm playing Alex Jones in InfoWars now that the Onion bought it. We're working on a product where you can turn your piss to gold. That's a real thing he said in the short video, talking about his new role as Alex Jones. Sometimes people are like, we live in the worst timeline, and then bullshit like the Onion buying InfoWars happens, and I'm like, nah, maybe, maybe it could always be worse. Maybe we're not living in the worst timeline. Sometimes good things do and can happen. Sometimes, like the fact that nobody fell for the fucking a fake assassination attempt. Even if it's not fake, it feels fake because like literally every like right-wing influencer chud ass motherfucker like simultaneously like the day of started saying the same exact thing about like needing a ballroom. This is why we need a safe and secure ballroom. So that stuff like this can't happen. It's like, all right, come on. Come on, man. It's clear you want to do your fun little like building projects. I'm neurodivergent. I get it. I yearn for high-speed rail in the United States. I yearn for it. I want the high-speed rail in California to just fucking get done already. They keep asking for more money because fuck. I want a comprehensive like rail system throughout the entire state of Oregon. May not have shared them before? Oh! Well, I'd love to see them. IRL pictures. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm trying to pick my favorite one so that I can just share it, because this is fucking awesome. I think my favorite's just the first one with like the fisher in frame, with like the fishing poles and everything. This is fucking gorgeous. You cannot stop me. I'm sharing this. Let me go back to OBS. There we go. Screenshots. I had to take a screenshot, so it's not going to be full fidelity, but this is a stream, so you're not going to see full fidelity anyways. Look how good that is! That's fucking awesome! Like the gradient between the warm tones and the cool tones and how it mirrors, like in the lake, and like the cutting of the negative space with the pure black of like the foreground and the background. It is gorgeous, man. Congratulations. Good picture. Oh! So nearly midnight. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Stunning, phenomenal, exquisite even. I'm trying to find more like fancy sounding words to emphasize how much I enjoy those pictures. Do you do like professional photography, or are you like content with it being a hobby? Thank you, Nightbot. I do have a Discord. Gremlin already knows this and is active on it, and I greatly appreciate it. There we go. I think that's good. The stream on my phone's glitching a little bit. That's fine. I'd take payment if anyone offered. Alright. I will consider it, once I have money to pay you with. Not quite literally accurate on the symbol. Again, English, my first and only beautiful language. Thank you for getting my words. Oh, neat. Just make sure that the company isn't one associated with Epstein. That's a big problem here in America, by the way. Somebody in that like massive pedophile crime ring could have seen my school pictures. Like in the hopes of like it's incredibly gross way to say this. Imagine, if you will, a shopping catalog, but living, breathing human children. Fucking gross. I'm gonna move on from that subject. I just remembered that. It's fucking horrifying. What's not horrifying is water. Imagine finding out that the celestial dragons from One Piece are real. Would you also not want to oh no, wrong way around. Would you not also want to beat the shit out of them like Luffy did with Charlos? Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I feel like people around here should celebrate a name day more, because unless I'm mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, anyone else from the United States, I'm not familiar with naming day being a particularly special occasion. Like, it usually happens the same time as like the birth, like usually in the in like the room. In the room where it happens, I say that, and the head of every single Hamilton fan explodes because the power of my mind. I'm not a big fan of Hamilton, and I think the fans are generally annoying, but like in that typical fandom way. I'm just saying I'm blowing up their mind for comedic effect. There's nothing uniquely wrong with them. I just don't like the media they like. Apparently, the person who made the Thomas, I think it's Thomas Jefferson, like Miku binder image, turned like became a right-wing chud, which is like grifter guy person, and that's really fucking weird. Oh yeah, true, true. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I guess I just never had one. That's right. I'm unnamed. Give me your name. Your name is now mine. And of course, that abomination of letters is pronounced like Kaylee. I don't know if you're here for me complaining about Arizona, but it's true. I was born there. Arizona has the same like retirement home culture as Florida. It's just way less humid, and you don't hear about the crazy people as much. They exist, you just don't hear about them. I can't understand either your draw. Hello, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to have a draw. Ah, congratulations. Are they your cousin, or did you just like obtain them? Did you just look like, oh, there's a cousin? Yoink. Let me take some water. Take some water. Yeah, it's mine now. Me if I was Nestle Corporation. Yeah, that water, it's mine. I'm taking it. Fuck you. Somebody's cousin, I don't know. Sorry, I don't speak yeehaw, sweaty. Uh... you've heard of ye old English, and now get ready for yeehaw English. uh, line art. What brush did I use? Did I just use my pen, rough? Yes, I did. Are you going miniature son of a? Yeah, no, you just hear in the background. If you give me $5 million for that new jet, you too can go to heaven. I just need all of your bank account. I need your money so that you can get into heaven. Yes, we absolutely need to be tax exempt. Jesus himself told me that I need another yacht. I learned recently. I think it's one of the Carolinas, but I think it's South Carolina. Uh, they're technically not allowed to have bars, and so, but there's apparently a legal distinction between a bar and a pub. So like they just have a bunch of pubs there, even though like they're in practicality just bars. And now they're called MAGA churches. I mean, yeah, but also MAGA churches don't have to be big. So imagine, if you will, a slime mold where it reaches out its gross little tentacle and then creates a new node. I believe that Trump was chosen by God. Sorry about what you're hearing in the background. Sorry, guys. Of course you know the difference. It's a square rectangle type situation. Directly into my scrotum to vitalize my fertility so I can sow my seed and make this here community prosper. Amen. You know, I'm sure you say that as a joke. I think I've heard something like that from somebody before. There's definitely a lot of people saying, the young people nowadays ain't having enough children. You know, it's a real missed opportunity for these 15-year-olds to have kids. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Technically, that was a Fox pundit or whatever, but like, what's the difference? Yeah, actually, you know, you thought I was in a mega church this whole time. No, you're actually hearing the celestial dragons. They're just speaking their bullshit again. I think that they need to have more children so that we can have more slaves. It's been a while since we've hunted them for sport. I'm bad with names. I don't think I know who that is. So I'm gonna say, because I don't think I know who that is, I'm going to say no, I haven't heard. Oh, he's a lawyer that makes YouTube videos? Alright. Alright, I'm familiar with Legal. I'm not familiar with Mike Rafi. Hi, we're the Celestial Dragons. We're going to hunt you for sport, and then you're gonna like it. And then once we're done, we're going to erase the entire island from history so that nobody knows it exists. Because fuck you, nobody else gets to have this island anymore. Oh, God. Ah. They're, you know, they're sort of, you know, really, they're the idea guys. They're, you know, they're, you know, financial advisors, financiers. They give people financial advice. That's all they do. Don't worry about it. Gotta make sure that there's enough dirt buildup on these walls, otherwise I'm gonna kill you. How'd they get that job in the first place? It was long enough ago now that like it's sort of forgotten history, and they claim that like they deserve it because they're divine or some shit. We are literally gods and you are not. Ah! Wait, no, I kind of like that. No, I actually kind of like that, actually. Are they immortal? No, they're just like a bunch of rich families. They're rich aristocracy. They live up in like a really tall castle. They're like a castle on top of the red line, and they just sort of they're so pretentious that they believe that they'll get infected if they breathe normal air. So whenever they're down in the normal world, they have like fucking like astronaut gear. I think it's infected, either infected or corrupted. Same difference. Um, I, I no, not the same castle. They probably all have their own castles, but it's all in one place. I left all I left all the celestial dragons there in one piece. I mean, yeah, they live in the celestial gated community. They have the celestial HOA. They have like it it's fucking awful. You know, I could just do this in lines, but I want these to look a little bit more rough. And Celestial Mall Cops, pretty much. Imagine if, imagine if you will, the Celestial HOA also had like the most powerful like secret police like in the world, and then they just went after you. They're like, guards them. God, it's both funny and terrifying. Imagine. Paul Blart! Paul Blast! Yeah, no, I mean that would kill Luffy instantly. Paul Blart is powerful. However, here's the problem though. Paul Blart is an outlier in terms of power scaling mall cops. Inu? Inu? That's right. There's a fucking dog up there. That's right. Doge is in the One Piece world. They're asking for government efficiency. They're stripping the copper wire. They are like your local crackheads. They are stripping everything for copper wire. They are stealing your left shoe. They don't need it. They just don't want you to have it. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that I could say about later One Piece that would just not make any fucking sense. Yes, I have. I would recommend avoiding spoilers. I am not going to say anything, just in case other people here have not seen it yet. I will say though, I enjoyed it. That is what I'm going to say about it. I liked it. Zoro and Usopp kissed. Yeah, no, and Sanji's really pissed about it because, like, uh, not because he's gay for Zoro, absolutely not. It's because Zoro can't have anybody. Zoro has to be alone for the rest of his life. I told you not to say anything. Yeah, no, it's actually part of Oda's like secret messaging about how jerking off is the devil and kills you. Oda's actually Kellogg, not from Fallout. I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. He's not Kellogg from Fallout, even though no matter how much it would be cool because Kellogg's awesome. I don't think that Kellogg from Fallout is against jerking off. Actually, in the most recent chapter, Usopp turns green and dies. It's really weird because usually the manga's in black and white, but like Oda colored Usopp specifically green. He just jerks off so hard his fucking dick catches on fire. He's Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe that the devil from the Bible came down and said, I hate you, Usopp! I hate you specifically, and I think you should die! Usopp, I hate you and you should die and hurt my feelings. The friction fruit. You got me thinking about a funny devil fruit idea, like a genuine one, of the friction fruit. I don't remember it existing because it's sort of like, I imagine it would be the opposite of the slip fruit like Alvida has. Oh god, the next One Piece arc, they go down to Georgia. Also, I love the line, the devil went down to Georgia. Georgia is lower than hell. that, Gremlin, that's just arthritis. You just gave me arthritis. How could you? I am 22. I'm too young for arthritis. Please don't do this to me. Like, not literally too young. People younger than me get arthritis, but like, please. Have you no shame? No. I want to be an Oregon boy. No. Although, I will not pretend like Georgia is not better than Arizona in many ways. Points in Georgia's favor. I've never been there. My corrupting influence has not been in Georgia. He was looking for a clown to slay. No. God, that one fucking. You're an allegory for Jesus Christ. No. You're barely an Oregon boy. The sequel to the Meat Boy series, Oregon Boy. He just spills guts all over the place. You have to collect organs because, after all, more meat means more human. There we go. The only way to get perfectly vertical or horizontal lines, really, is to use the fucking square tool. That's right, it goes in the square tool. Damn. Do you think I'd ever willingly go down to California? Gavin Newsom's there. He's scary. He'll eat me. He'll eat me and then charge 126 billion to get a high-speed rail done. Like, not even across the fucking state. To the new mummy, but that's right. My final stream. All right, guys. It's been real. I'm actually bringing all of you with me into. I'm gonna be mummified, and then all of you are gonna be mummified with me in my tomb. All right, there we go. Like, I've been through California a couple of times, but I've only been, like, actively to California once, and it was not a good experience. I keep going to that one, like a moth to a flame. Dread from it, run from it. California arrives all the same. Oh yeah, you're so right. If somebody's trying to murder you, just say no. It's illegal to do it without your consent. I'm gonna fucking kill you. No. All right then. Be that way. Kicks rocks. Walks away. A kid named Rocks. I think it's illegal with your consent. So what's really interesting is that it's a bit of a gray area. Like I am not I'm not someone who is actively knowledgeable on law, and I'm not a lawyer or a law advisor. This is just like what I think. Kicks clown name. We're we're gonna ritually sacrifice and dismember Finger, the kid named Finger. But yeah, like I think if it is fully with documented consent, you might be able to get out of murder charges, but I don't think you can get out of manslaughter charges. Oh no, again, I don't know the law. I'm not pretending to know the law. That's just if I remember right, and I probably don't. Fuck that bite. Oh wait, no, duck that bites you. Ah, no, the duck is biting me. Dear God. Their bill is so sharp. No. You get out of willful negligence charges. Like I said again, I don't know the law. Slurps you up like noodles. Noodles, don't noodles. Kills you harder. There is no secret ingredient. I'm just gonna kill you. Guys, remember, a good pirate never steals another person's property. It's very important that you know this. In the beer, it turns out the translator was dyslexic and translated content as organs instead of How do you contain that? Walk me through the logistics here. I'm curious. I'm curious. Walk me through this. How do you jar and preserve an orgasm? Like, is it just like come in a jar? Or is it like some sort of metaphysical, like... Exactly. Yeah, that's also why it's scary to go into the pyramid. You think it's a curse? No, the horses. You think, oh, it's a curse upon your bloodline. Oh, horse kicks you to death curse. God, that reminds me of that one H.P. Lovecraft story about the wizard's curse that turned out to just be the wizard breaking and entering and just killing them. Is the horse. That sounds fake. I'm sorry. I have a friend who lies for fun. That sounds fake. I don't want it. If it's true, I'm not going into the Nile. Crocodiles, hippos, malaria. Those are fine. Pharaoh come in the Nile? That's too far. I don't like that. I don't like that I know this. I'm just imagining the Homelander on the top of a building scene. But like a pharaoh over the Nile. I thought he couldn't be pharaoh anymore because he just wasn't a complete person because they couldn't find all his bits. And like he couldn't properly pass into the afterlife either because he wasn't all him. And so like he couldn't be properly like mummified and shit. You broke my toy, Homelander! I mean, yeah, the penis, obviously. I know the story of Osiris. I just did. I feel like they conveniently left out in the history and mythology books meant for children that Osiris would jerk off into the fucking Nile. So like as a kid, I never read that, and I think I know why. I think I can guess why I never heard that before. The fact that like nobody talks about this is why I don't fucking believe you. I have a friend who lies as a bit. I'm skeptical about things that don't sound real because they could just be for haha funny. No, he was just a freak. I love the term freem, though. He was a freem. You got a freem in me. Do-do-do-do. You got a freem in me. And the thing is, though, the pharaohs were free. They were horrible freaks that married their sisters and cousins, and were like horribly inbred, and that's outside of the Ptolemaic dynasty, which like really didn't have to go that hard with the inbreeding. They really didn't. Oh. I didn't. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I'm so. Pulls out the ukulele. I've made a severe and continual lapse in my judgment, and I'm sorry. I like it's an academic debate on just how much like the Cleopatra that we all recognize as Cleopatra, like to what degree she was fucking inbred, because we don't know this shit. But it's possible she could be the most inbred person in history. thought, thought I got you with that one. Let's just say I'm tired of these pharaohs ruling over us, telling us what we can and can't do, and then just doing whatever the fuck they want. Dude, the pharaohs haven't ruled for like thousands of years. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. The Ptolemaic dynasty? Yeah, no, they're still kicking around, dumbass. They're just in the shadows, all secret. I was saying all that as a joke, but that sounds like a real conspiracy somebody's had before. Me concocting lies in a big funny cauldron. You're exactly, that's exactly where one would keep their lies in, is a big funny cauldron. And they say, bubble, bubble, tyrant trouble. Give me lies and give them double. That ancient Egyptologist. I mean, yeah. Like as far as I can tell, the concept of ancient Egypt as like a monolith is sort of a lie, because like they had a bunch of different dynasties and civil wars and mergers and everything like that. So like they're not all the same civilization. It's just they all live in the same lived in the same place, because fucking look at Egypt, look at the Nile, and then look at everything around the Nile. Like Cleopatra, the one we know because there were many, was closer to us now than the building of the pyramids, and there were still mammoths when the pyramids were being made. We know this. I said that right before I read your message and realized you said the same exact thing. So ha ha. No, I'm not saying that I'm smart. Just ends the statement there. I'm not saying that I'm smart. And then now once this is done, like this funny mesh, I can copy paste it like a couple more times. Roughly 3,000 years. I thought it was like 5,000. I may be wrong. Maybe it was 5,000 since like the beginning of ancient Egypt, or like what people theorize as ancient Egypt. I have no clue. See, that's another reason why I don't want to go into the not. You're telling me that ancient Egypt lasted about like 3,000 years, and every pharaoh was jerking off into the Nile? Like, that's what you're trying to tell me? All right, there we go. You're telling me that they jorkulated it? There will be Egyptologists 2,000 years in 2,000 years studying modern Egypt. Oh God, you're right. Yeah. Shit, you're right. I mean, yeah, but also the Bronze Age is very nebulous in terms of like how long it lasted. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. At least one molecule has passed through a dinosaur. Bro, you drink water? Dude, that's literally dinosaur piss. What's wrong with you? Just drink like Monster Energy like the rest of us. Like a fucking normal person, pervert. Bam. You know, people have the misconception uh, that oil is like the remains of dinosaurs. That's not true. It's the remains of plants. However, if you give me $1 gajillion, then I can make oil out of dinosaur bones. Brought to you by fucking Jack Horner. Fuck you, Jack Horner, and not the character from fucking fairy tales, not the anime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's where milk comes from. Is their piss? You know. What if I just suddenly exploded? Careful, careful, like a fucking bomb wire cutting scene. Please don't cut me in half, Jack. Oh, I'm gonna cut you in half. Jack, Jack Horner, you're an irredeemable monster. You can't cut Homer in half. Jack Homer. I hope you're proud of that bit. I hope you're really fucking proud. Because it was really funny. Oh, you think you're real funny, huh? You think you're a real wise guy, a real jokester, huh? Well, you are. I think you're funny. Good job. Uh, man, I can't believe Jack Horner from. No, I can't believe that Jack Homer, you know, advised Jurassic Park 3 and also asked Jeffrey Epstein for money for his chicken sources. uh, you know, the Odyssey is likely a mythologized retelling of the events from pre-Bronze Age collapse of Greek world events. Well, ancient Egypt has more than a 1,000 year old at a time. Let me reread that. I can't read. I'm American. What does that make you? I'm debating on whether I should call you the fool or a jester. I don't know. My lord, I'm gonna say some absolute bullshit to you that's actually real, but you're only gonna take it from me because you think I'm funny. That makes you the joke. but that would imply that I'm telling them, right? If I'm the clown and they're the joke, that's suggesting that they originate from me, and that's simply not true. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm a fool? You think that of me, you fucking dumbass? You think I'm a fool? You think I'm some sort of jester, for your amusement? Well, watch my funny little jig and see how you like it. You steal material all the time. I hate to break it from you. Or break it to you. No, I'm breaking it from you. Give me a piece. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Here you go. Here's my liver. Let me grab this mesh. Let me push you through it with the spoon so that you come out all light and fluffy. Here, I'll trade you. I cut off a bit of myself, like cutting off a cheese wedge from a wheel of cheese. What if I just fucking killed you? Cause I hate you, Luffy. I fucking hate you, Luffy. Oh, but my beloved boyfriend Helmeppo, it's me, your boyfriend Kobe. I love Luffy. I guess I love Luffy now too. Wobs you. Those signals I want. Exactly. An apprentice jester? No. Gremlin, this slander will not stand. This slander will not stand. Sit you down in a comfy chair. There we go. Isn't it? What do you mean libel? Technically. Yeah, I know, because it's the written word. What the fuck does that mean? Of course he's unionized. He's not trying to undercut the job of other jesters. What do you think? What do you think he is? Some sort of unprofessional hack? I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong. You're wrong, Gremlin. Flicks your forehead. You get eviscerated. All of your blood and guts like explodes out from the back of you. That's my Baja Blast, Mutie. If the boot fits. A hot take, guys, but like this all-time critically acclaimed movie that everybody loves, Toy Story 2, I think I like it. I think I like the movie. That's good. I don't know about you guys. The only one with comically oversized shoes is me. And you what? I'm gonna take your bells. Do you think if you castrate a jester, you take their bells? Or am I like twisted and insane in the membrane? Am I insane? Is that just my twist head mind? Alright, good. You can't handle the. I fucking love that image with fucking Shadow the Hedgehog crying. It's like, you can't handle my twist head mind. To castrate a clown, he's stupid. No. No. You're incorrect. You're incorrect. That's actually their nose. Not their nose. That's actually their heart. I mean, yeah, it's their nose, but no, that's actually their heart. And if you rip it out, like you're basically ripping out their heart. Have you not seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? It is textbook material of how to slay a clown. Uh, misconception. Clowns are actually plants. And the clown nose is actually the developed the ovum of the flower like developing and becoming a fruit. And so clowns actually have different like structures for male and female reproduction, and they actually require uh an audience in order to propagate more clowns. We all know this. That actually gives me an interesting idea. Fuck. Hi, I have a cat here. Hello, it's good to see you. Hi. It... Hi, miss. How's it going? Hi. You want? The woke clown mind virus. They want to tell silly jokes and do fun tricks, and they're going to introduce your children to woke clowning, where they help unfortunate children, especially those with terminal illnesses, feel better. If not physically, then emotionally. Making sure that they're happy and know that they're cared for. We cannot let this stand. They are invading our children's birthday parties with their sick, polluted perspective. The belief that people should be happy and love their fellow human beings is... There is a reason that this woke leftist streamer known as Bajangles on Twitch and YouTube is a clown, and that is because clowns are inspiring. We cannot let this stand. We cannot allow clowns to be inspiring to people. It's not allowed. They're supposed to be scary, evil villains in movies where they scare children and kill them as well. They eat babies. Have you seen it? Let me merge these beautiful layers. Let me merge those layers, Squiddy. I think why I'm more able to do a Squilliam versus a Squidward voice is because, like... Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Very cool. Oh, do you want to... Alright, love you. Is because, Squilliam's gay. He's gay and a little bit fruity, and that's something that I can emulate very well. Merge those layers, Kronk! No, now I'm just imagining her just shaking violently with excitement and just going, yes, Kronk! Make the size of the brush 5 bajillion. Turns out the woke gay streamer can emulate being gay very well. It's almost like he's not actually emulating. The only thing he emulates is PlayStation games on his pewter. PlayStation 1 and 2. And also 3. And also SNES and Nintendo Entertainment Systems. Also those. I was about to do the fucking, we have fun here. Snuff out the light. It's been a while since I've heard that song. I know it's unreleased from the movie, but I wish it showed up there because it's just good. It's sort of like the Lorax movie with Biggering. Like I wish that was there. That would have been cool. Post-Hamilton musicals have been not that great, and I don't like them very much. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I might be skinned alive by a friend of mine who is in theater in college. He wouldn't fucking skin me. He'd just be sad. Or maybe agree with me, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually right and based. Let me draw the symbol of the world government. Some people have theorized that it is a seagull, but actually, I think it's a dragon with its claws outstretched to grab you. The hoofs of the dragon that are also the symbol of oppression in One Piece. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stop the Trump voice bit now, because like that's just the thing that I think. Like I'm thinking about the symbol here is that it's probably actually a dragon like swooping down because the Marines enact the will of the world government and thus the celestial dragons. Like, I don't think that was ever confirmed on what it is. Like, I don't know if there was confirmation if that's what the symbol is, but that's my theory. My One Piece theory. Thanks for watching. Man, I need to work more on my comic, but I also have the other piece to work on. The thumbnail for Bendworth and the ink device. Yes, this machine fucks. Joey Drew needs a fucking beer. Wop. 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 I'll also need to do the thumbnail for Bendy and the Dark Revival, because I have a very particular idea for that one as well. But I can work on that a little bit later, because I still do have schoolwork to do. I am in college, and I have college courses. And honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna do once I get off stream today, is do some of that coursework. But, you know, you want to know a secret? You want to know a fun little bajongle secret? A lot of natural resources classes are actually really easy. Not because the subject itself is easy, but because most of the work is like on-site, like practical, like you're there in the field type shit. And so like the homework load is actually very minimal, relatively speaking, compared to like especially an English or math degree. How's the technocracy's census forming going with you, by the way? I'm not necessarily at liberty to go into the details, but it's, you know, for the safety of the others in my purview. But I can say that it is going well. There are certainly no weaknesses in it. You know, the problem with trying to form consensus is that when people don't believe the main sources of media and then they start spouting a narrative, it ends up causing people to not believe it just because the mainstream media is saying it. So I don't really think they have their top people working in the media, you know, the technocracy, I mean. You know, the people have like started talking about just how much screening people get like on those, like for instance, a CNN interview. I don't know if you saw this video, but there's a video from a guy I saw. All these assassination attempts is just paradox back. Against the technocracy. Dude, the technocracy is getting fucking sloppy, dude. They are fucking sloppy. They're not cleaning up after themselves. They are pooping their pants. I need to stop with this Trump voice, or else it's gonna become my default impression. Sort of like the other day when I said, I am... Oh, I can't do it. Bumblebee. There we go. I am Optimus Prime from the planet Cybertron. Right, like I'm still out of practice from the other day, but the some of that's still there. I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, they're leaving out the top. The technocracy is all bottoms. That's insane. Why am I talking with my hands when none of you can see it? These are my hands in terms of the fact that I own them, right? I own these hands. They are mine in the same way that you own your car. But like, still, why am I talking with my hands when like you're not seeing them? I absolutely love that bit, by the way. The I own the hands. Because I'm wearing a suit. I'm the tentacles, and these hands just have tentacles in them. I have an actual pair of hands that I own. Unless you're saying you're in my walls, and then that we have another problem. Either we have a problem or we've solved a problem, and I don't quite know what to do. God damn, I thought I got rid of all the quantum spy cameras. There's not much I can do about the flock cameras right now, but like I'm thinking of it. Walls are an illusion. The walls lie, don't trust them. Use the Force, Luke. I want you to know something. I brought this up before. I know I have. I have some of the only ways to legitimately watch the original theatrical releases for the original trilogy of Star Wars. It is a specific limited edition DVD box set of the original trilogy that has the original theatrical releases in them. You can't find them on Disney Plus. You can't find them in most releases. You could probably find them through piracy because somebody's probably like put them just online somewhere. But then sexual harassment complaints, Luke. Don't trust them. Trust in the Force and only trust in the Force, Luke. Luke. Run, Luke, run. It's the FBI. Oh. Gash Patel is running them now? Luke. Luke, never mind. You're safe, Luke. They're fucking incompetent. They have... Luke, they have a database of the dissidents of the regime. And it's so many, they can't do shit about it, Luke. Zoro got lost again. He's gone. Where'd he go? He should be on the cross. Oh, there he is. Love your name, by the way, Fetus Arm. How's it going? Go, my Fetus Arm! Slay my enemies! Welcome to One Piece Fan Art Tuesdays. We do One Piece fan art every Tuesday, except for some upcoming stuff because I'm doing a funny Bendy-thon. It's a marathon of playing both Bendy games, and I'm doing this because I agreed to do it with another viewer of mine who happens to not be here right now, but wants to start streaming, and so it's a good opportunity. But like, you know, normally I do One Piece fan art. I'm going through and doing like every named character in the manga. Unfortunately, that means I'm not gonna be doing characters from G8. Go, my stem cells. That sounds like something in Metal Gear. Like with their talk about genetic soldiers and and stem cell therapy. God, I need to play Metal Gear. I know so much about it for somebody that hasn't played it necessarily. Like, I don't know as much as someone who's actually experienced it, but I know more than your typical person, I guess. I am altering this gate. Pray that I don't alter it further. Sounds like more like Parasite Eve. Not fair. I just have a lot less experience with Parasite Eve. I'm not really familiar personally. Like, I've heard of it, but that's about it. Is it good? Should I play it? Like, even if not on stream, like, should I just play it on my own time or something? It's me, a celestial dragon. I'm gonna kill you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you, Nightbot. Very cool. You can join the Discord if you wish. If you like RPG games and horror, oh. Alright, I'll check it out then. I messed up. That's why everything looked wrong. There we go. What are those? Oh, right, getting rid of those things. I've had like Alien Isolation on my list for a while now. Like, I have it in my Steam library. I need to sit down and play it. Because, like, everyone says it's good, and by everyone I mean including my friends. They say it's good, and I trust them. I am a baby bitch when it comes to horror, though. That doesn't mean I don't like it. It's a real interesting paradigm. You know, liking horror and not being able to handle it. It's quite fascinating, really. I also need to play Signalis. I have Signalis, and I've heard it's good. At least I think I have Signalis. Hold on. I'm opening my Steam page. Library. Yes, I have Signalis. I also have, let's see, many things. Entropy 02, what the fuck is Watertight? Why is that in my, oh, it was probably free for a bit. I've been meaning to play In Sound Mind, too. Crow Country is a good game. I've actually watched one of my friends play it. I've heard it's quite good. It looks like a real fun, like, early Resident Evil style game. It kind of also looks like, those sort of claymation looking, like, SNES era, like art styles, like, for promotional art. Like an amateurish gang game? Oh no, it's sort of a Resident Evil type horror game where you go into an amusement park, I think. Unless I'm incorrect on this. I might be thinking of another game. No, I'm right. Name the game. Crow Country. Oh wait, no, the comma, name the game. No, you're just like... Joking, of course, yes. Imagine, if you will, it was actually cow country the whole time, and there were cows in it that killed you. Remember, the chances of getting killed by a cow are low, but never zero. Check under your bed next time. There might be a cow there. Oh god, I still fucking love that thing I said earlier. The fucking curse of horse kicks you to death. Oh no, we're in a pharaoh's tomb. There's a curse upon the bloodline. The curse in question, super horse kicks you to death. Yeah, no, it was actually Towel Contra. Exactly. You know, my favorite Contra game, Towel Contra. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, nothing, I guess. Like, what was some strange experiments are happening at this fucking amusement park? I don't know. What am I gonna do about it? Zoro, where the fuck are you? No, not my pigeon beaters. No, not your pigeon beat. I need those. I need those pigeons. We actually don't have any pigeons over here. For context, since you're new, I live in Oregon. Shows a map of the entire state. Get doxed, idiot. We don't have pigeons. Like, we just don't. I've never seen any, like, in real life, really. I've seen plenty of crows, though. Crows sort of take up that, like, city bird, like, niche. Even though, like, you know, the crows are a native bird, it's just they happen to be doing well. This is crow country. Is that Dick Butt? Yes, thank you for noticing. And bold and brash. I really need to update these assets, but I did work on them myself. Unfortunately, I had to crop him in order to you know be TOS friendly. Unfortunately, Dick Butt is too powerful for Twitch. Jeff Bezos cowers in fear at his one true rival, Dick Butt. And that's why Jeff Bezos went to space that one time. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. Let me fix something real quick. And by fix something, I just mean move it a little bit. Bam. No, dude, my greatest rival! My greatest rival, dude! Dickbutt, I'm so fucking scared! I'm bald and I'm going to space now! You ready for the One Piece remake? Oh god, am I? Dude, it's Wit Studios! It's Wit Studios, man. I have a lot of faith in them. As long as they don't make Usopp White Sop, it's fine. Give him his like 3 times skin color, and I will be happy. Is it too much to ask? I don't want Usopp asking if they can go to Agartha instead of Elbaf. Like, come on, man. But like, other than that, like I'm very excited. The art style looks really cool so far. Like from what I've seen of the promotional material, it feels like obviously they're doing their own thing, and I'm happy that they're doing their own thing. It feels a lot like those like pastel-ish like marker color like colorings that like Oda would do for like the volume covers. In a way, or like a washed watercolor. Like it feels very nice. Uh like in a way that harkens back a little bit to again early One Piece where like the backgrounds were like actually watercolored. Whitebeard's tattoo change, as far as I know with his tattoo change, that was in the manga. That change happened in the manga. And so like as far as I know, I don't think that his tattoo actually changed directly in the anime, but God, yeah, no, he have his face of Foxy, the Foxy fight, have him actually be skewered by those big spikes. Cinema. I want that man to suffer. He did nothing wrong. Right? Oh God, the Alabasta fights. Oh, no, you're right. Here's what I'm hoping for, and this is what they've said, is they are not gonna necessarily have the heights of Toei One Piece, but they're also not gonna have the lows of Toei One Piece. I'm sure you watched Dressrosa. Wait, I forgot, what did I say that's a reference to that? They are they are poopy stinky. They are poopy stinky, and I won't pay them. I won't pay them. And everybody hates me because I won't pay my construction crew. Run back those tapes. I will look back on YouTube once it renders and everything's done, so I can see what happened again. Dressrosa was such a drag. I mean, yeah, there was a lot in Dressrosa that was really important and cool. Oh yeah, this man has done nothing wrong. Make him suffer. But like the thing is though, right? Like Dressrosa was just kind of poorly paced in the manga, even though it is like night and day better um than the Toei anime. My throat closed on me for a little bit, so I was having a hard time speaking. I apologize. Uh oh God, Skypiea is gonna look so good in Wit Studio. At least I hope. Like I'm hoping it looks good. The pain of no Wit Studio G8. Unless they decide to do G8, and then that's cool and awesome, and I will praise them forever. There we go, and then we extend you. I'm going to extend you with my funny medieval stretcher. I will heal your back. Merge layers, Krom. Merge. Oh, thanks. This is definitely an old one. I have one that I'm working on that's a new one. I'm working on another one that's a new one. Uh, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna show this one to you. Let me just. I have to do the presentation right. This is not me doing a fortune. This is not me doing a fortune. This is just me showing. 3D model when? I don't know how to 3D model. I don't know how to 3D model. I like the aesthetic of PNGs better. I like the 2D aesthetic. It fits better. Make myself invisible. Invisible Duran Duran. My favorite song from Metal Gear, even though it never showed up in Metal Gear. Let me see. It is in... There we go. Bam. Oh, the square! The square! Oh my god, they have it! Square! There we go. This is Full IRL Muppet when? I'm considering it for a bit. But yeah, no, this is my fortune teller model. You can see how my art has progressed in like a year's time of streaming. And I'm looking to update all of my stuff. So yeah, here's this. This actually took a lot of effort to get figured out because the model's actually just the head and the hands, and the body is part of the background, so that I can have the hands going over the chat in the like fortune orb, the crystal ball. But yeah, no, there is that. Now let me go back to art time. I am currently invisible on this screen. That's the beauty of OBS. And on YouTube, bam. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be here. All right, how could you? Hold on. I forgot. My OBS is weird. I have to go on YouTube first. Just so that you have to go back. Yeah, just so that you have to go back. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I love being back here. I love being back here. It's my favorite. You know what? You know what? Just for that, you're gonna wake up one morning and you're gonna have testicular torsion. That's your fortune. That's your fortune for doing this to me. Obvious big shit. I actually rather like OBS. It's only crashed on me a couple of times. Yeah, no, I really appreciate. All right, there we go. Now I have to change my model. Thank you for the follow. There's Bond, the name of this character. Scroll out, bam. And then I will return to the land of the gaming. There it is. I have a YouTube canvas as well because Twitch TOS is weird. There we go. I'm back. If they just allow me to have like another chat on my like same canvas as Twitch, then this wouldn't be a problem. I just have one canvas and be able to just swap between things easier. And now we're cleaning up this gate. Like I said, probably like this Sunday I'll be starting on the Bendy-thon, and then it's gonna sort of go until it's done. Like I'm not gonna be doing every day because I have obligations like college, because I'm going into natural resources and ecology. Not going in, I've been in it. Natural resources and ecology. I'm a big plant and animal nerd. I rather enjoy the natural world we live in. So there is some time needed for that. But like, you know, it'll be a fun thing. But before that, let's see. I'm also doing stuff on Friday. What am I doing? Let me check because it like goes it swaps between like every 2 weeks doing something. Let me see what I did last. Good to know I'm still alive. I did my D&D setting world building last week. And so this week is concept art for my funny platformer game. Which I'm also working on, by the way, because I want to be a game developer as well. I can never just do one project and be happy. I have to do a bajillion different things. I have to do the One Piece series, and I have to do gaming, and well, have to meaning that, like, I'm putting myself up to this because I want to do everything and I can't just do one thing. Like, I'm very happy to do all of this. This is wonderful. What the fuck is that emote? That's an awesome fucking emote. That's an awesome fucking emote. Congratulations on having that. Very good and cool. Peter, the horse is here. Let's see. I'm also working on a comic. I showed this off in the Discord, so I think I can show it off here. This is the first page. I'm very happy with it. No, literally. Where did you get that Zoro and Sanji kissing him emote? That's fucking awesome. Oh, that's my favorite emote. Oh no, Hemi, my steak is too juicy. My lobster is too buttery. Help. Oh, sick. What for? Are they just like fully random, just like consciousness, or are they like for a project? Got a gifted melon tree. Oh shit. Shit, you're right. I should really stick around for a melon tree stream after a Drox stream, but usually when Drox done, like we live in the same time zone. So like one time he started streaming when I was in bed. Possibly a project. All right, all right. Hold on, who is that Crocodile? Is that a full legal name? Sir Crocodile. Lovely, wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations, Shinji. Congratulations. Congratulations, Shinji. Neon Genesis Evangelion, the best anime I will never recommend to everybody. Don't watch it. There's a scene where Shinji jerks off over Asuka while she's in a hospital bed, and it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up that he did that. Oh wow, Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. 3 for specifically the Super Nintendo Super Mario All-Stars version. I saw Foe somewhere. Oh, Foe now just random. All right. I hope it gets a sponsorship from Evangelion. Oh God, you're right. Hold on, I think they have. Hold on. Evangelion Fanta. No, they haven't. It's just a big meme because of the orange. Because of the titular Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons Globs of Doom. Is it a delay? I want to know if the hockey worked. It did. Now I'm going back. I'm being ungood. Cruel, cruel angel, Fantathesis. It would. I mean, yeah, it would be sick. Here's the thing that I'm gonna talk about mecha anime now. I'm a big mecha guy. I enjoy it. I'm currently playing in a tabletop game known as Lancer with my friends. It is wonderful. I fucking love the game. I'm much more of a fan of Gurren Lagann than Neo Genesis Evangelion. I'm taking this from I think a Mother's Basement video, but I believe it. So this is an opinion I hold. I'm not just shilling. But they are asked the same question and give various like completely different answers to it. And I just like the answer that Gurren Lagann gives more about like the human drive to be good and that coming together as people and friends and family as a collective as we have with all of humanity is actually a good thing. And that doing that does not mean that you give up your individuality to the whole. I prefer Steiner Alice. That's fair. That's fair. I haven't really checked it out, but it seems good. I've been meaning to check out Gundam, which I know tall fucking order. With oh, you want to get into Gundam? Name which one, dumbass. But like you know, oh, what's the one called? I mean, yeah, no, he is. I mean, he is a very relatable, depressed 11-year-old. He also fucking sucks because so is Simone. And I just like the message of Gurren Lagann more, even though I like the designs of the mechs for. Actually, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm one of the few people. I'm one of the few people that really likes the design for specifically Lagann and Gurren Lagann. I'm popping this up for the people who don't know. Images. Opening an image, a new tab, idiot. Like, there is something so delightful about, like, the main character's mech just being fucking this. Like, this guy. This is fucking awesome. It's just a big head. I remember drawing things like this in like the 2nd grade because I didn't like the body. It's fucking awesome. We love Lagann. Gurren is also good too. I like that they're both I like that they're both based off of like those mythological people that are like the people that don't have heads and their faces are on their chests. You know, they're like they live on the edge of the world. These bizarre people with no heads and faces on their bodies. They really remind me of that, and I really like that vibe. It's very funny. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, the big fuck off thing in the background. Right. Hold on. Let me get rid of the reference real quick so that I can focus on the big ass tower. Alright, there we go. Hopefully, the popping of my elbows didn't come up. I needed to draw more of a straight line. Your favorite mecha anime is Attack on Titan. Ha 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 ha. Attack on Titan being a mecha anime. I mean, it is, but still, I've heard that a lot. I know objectively that Attack on Titan is good. I had trouble sticking with the first 2 seasons. I watched the first 2 seasons, and then apparently right before it actually starts getting good, I was like, Nah. Like I was the meme of the guy mining and then giving up right before finding diamonds. Like that was me with Attack on Titan, I guess, because I didn't like the first two seasons. So like maybe I should give it another shot. Maybe I should read it instead. Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of you so that I can actually draw these lines. Hey guys, I'm gonna cheat on this drawing. I'm not gonna draw these lines because I don't care now. Follow closely by transferring. No, it is a mecha. It is a mecha. I wouldn't classify it as an anime though. But really, what is and is not an anime? 99% of dumbass clowns stop watching Attack on Titan one episode before it gets good. No, literally. Is Rooster Fighter? Let me check that out. I've never heard of this. Oh, there's this one anime. I'm trying to remember its name. That doesn't look like a mecha. That doesn't look like a mecha. That looks like chickens. That looks like roosters fighting. It looks like a cockfighting anime. And not the penis kind. It has a long name, so I had to look it up. Gargantia on the Verdurous planet. I remember watching it like as a kid, just finding it randomly on like Crunchyroll and absolutely loving it. And a trash taste in an episode on it. Oh, I see. It is a cockfighting anime. All right, sick. I might check it out. I don't know. I remember like checking out Megalobox because I was seeing advertisements for it all the time on Crunchyroll back when it was better, and like you didn't have to have an account to watch stuff on it. Like you could just watch a lot of stuff for like without it being locked behind a membership. And now I don't have Crunchyroll because I'm not paying for that shit. You know, I might check it out. I have kind of strong opinions of Crunchyroll because, like, that's where I found One Piece. I found One Piece, like, in 2018 during, like, the airing of Whole Cake Island. And I fell in love with it. I absolutely adored it. And now it's my favorite piece of media. My favorite cockfighting anime is the Pokemon season set on the Orange Islands with the pink... Yeah... Pokemon is good. Turns out, the incredibly popular thing is good. Wow. It's like that joke I made about liking Toy Story 2, where it's like, wow, the critically acclaimed movie that's the favorite in the series for a lot of people is good. Wow, I had no idea. Although, to be fair, I have a slightly controversial opinion on Shrek 2. I don't think Shrek 2 is as good as people say it is. I prefer 4. 4 is my favorite Shrek movie. My favorite character in Rooster Fighter is voiced by all... Oh, fucking sick, dude. That is really cool. I don't think it'll top the voice actor for Hikari and JJK being, like, in Japanese, being the same voice actor as Zoro. So, like, I was watching JJK, and I was like, wait a minute! Hey, he wants to be the world's strongest swordsman! I know that guy! It's fucking lost all the time! Apparently, the voice actor for Luffy is going to be reprising her role for the new One Piece, and I just, please let her retire. She's talked about wanting to retire like a billion times now. Please. Let her retire. It's fine that someone else gets to be. Yeah, exactly. But, like, please let her retire. Let Luffy and Krillin retire, please. That's both a cool and a little concerning thing about anime, is that, like, there are relatively few voice actors that get roles in, like, a bunch of things. And so, like, if you watch enough anime, you will hear the same people, like, 20 times. Like, I don't know her name, but she's usually a voice actor for like a bunch of haughty, arrogant, like hot women, basically. Is the best way I can put them. And like it's the same lady. Like every time voicing them, it's like, hey, it's you again. But there's like a few specifically old man voice actors in anime as well, where I'm like, hey, I know you. Hey, I recognize you. Hey, man. And eventually they'll be different, and then I'll be old and curmudgeonly and go, back in my day, we had these voice actors and they were good. And at this time I'll also be terminally ill. The coughing is not real, and for a bit, trust me. Trust me, don't look at the man behind the curtain. You know what, I'm just gonna have the tower be like all the way through. It's fine. Or Freddy Fazbear, I could copy this. Mirror horizontal. My favorite Sonic characters, horizontal and vertical. I love these guys. They turn into evil robot gods fighting with each other. I need to read Archie Sonic. Some of it is so bad. I need to read it. I need to sit down and like read it with some friends specifically. I don't want to just read them on my own and go, hey guys, you know that plan we had? Yeah, no, fuck that. We're not doing that anymore. I actually already read them. And I have become a worse person because I've read the Archie Sonic comics. So, you mean Soynik the Chudhog? Yeah, sorry for I think you might be mistaken. Sonchik the Chudhog is actually non-canon now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, no. Ken Penders actually got him in the divorce. God, fuck Ken Penders. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Sega won't touch him with the 10-foot pole. You know, he holds a similar place now to like Sally Acorn. Sally Acorn fans are still mad about that, and I don't blame them. Hey, Sally. Sonic, I'm not canon anymore. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Goodbye, Sonic. No, don't leave me. And then Sonic gets zapped because he's not allowed to show excess emotion anymore. Oh, man, that stinks. Like the fucking Sans meme. Oh, well, this stinks. You know, I would I'd classify myself as someone who enjoys Sonic. I watched uh a lot of the shows as a kid. Weirdly enough, never Sonic X. I only saw one episode, and it was the introduction episode to Rouge the Bat. It was specifically on an airplane. Sega never gave us a 10-hour sex scene with Sally. It's so sad. It's so sad. Anton died a virgin and was never seen from again. I don't really have any Sonic characters that I'm into. Like, a lot of people are into Rouge or into Vanilla, you know, or into what's her name? She's like the ringtail in the IDW Sonic comics, or anything like that. I'm not really like, I like Eggman as a villain, very much not into him. Anton is an asshole in the Archie Sonic comics. I don't know. I've seen enough Sonic and Shadow to last me a lifetime, and I'm just not really like. It would be very easy to be into them, but I'm really not. Eggman drove that plane. No. Yeah, Dr. Eggman and his body pillow. Yeah, that was a real loss. Well, I thought that was in the games though. Like, was that cut? Was that cut from Shadow the Hedgehog? Like the game? Did they cut? I can't believe they cut that, man. I wanted to watch the full 10 hours of or not 10 hours, 18 hours of Shadow crying into his Maria body pillow because like his only friend and basically sister is dead, and he didn't have time to mourn because like he got pushed forward in time basically. And so like the modern day is as recent to him as like 50 years ago. It's so it's so sad, Sonic. Maria died of Ligma. Who the hell is Maria? Ligma balls, Sonic. Pulling Iron Mouse? The musician? Wait, no, I mean, she does do musician, but no, I meant the VTuber. I was thinking of Dead Mouse for a moment. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Iron Mouse. No. Eggman's pissing on the moon. I love Latina Sonic. I love them so much. I'll be back. Whoa, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't come into my room. I mean, yeah, that's why I said. I mean, she is a musician, but like primarily VTuber. I respect her. It sucks to say I don't really like her content because like she is such a good person, and like she's she's chill, she's cool, right? I don't know, it's just not my thing, and that feels. It's like I'm glad that you like it, but I feel a little bored watching this. I get no appeal from this. It's pissing on the moon, so I'm pissing on the moon, you idiot. Yeah, how do you like that, Obama? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with all the details. I'm going to get to that later. Merging with layer below. There we go. I'm going to piss on this rock. Everybody, run! Oh, what's wrong? It's mating season, and Sonic's a hedgehog! Oh, what do you... What's that stench? Sonic, why are you covered in shit? Hey, Amy. How dare you? I enjoy my pie, I don't enjoy piss. This ruins the pie, man, how could you? I can't believe you do... Oh wait, no, it's off screen. I don't have to draw a tree. I don't have to draw plants. Oh wait, no, I do have to draw plants. I'll be honest, for those who don't know, hedgehogs like to cover themselves in their own shit during mating season. That's why I was saying, what's that? What's that stench? Hey, Amy. Me saying I don't have to draw plants, like it's not a joy to draw plants. And that in my comic, the main character is a plant person, so I'm drawing a plant every single day. Every single day, Gordon. Hey, I was thinking of wearing a shit coat. What do you think? Sonic, that's fucking gross. That smells terrible. I know, isn't it great? Isn't it great, Shadow? Will you be with me, Shadow? No, dude, what the fuck? I'm an artificial life form. I'm not into your shit. Removing some of this line that I never needed to really do, but I did, but I kind of didn't, but I did, but I didn't, but I also kind of did. It's a real confusing situation when you're drawing. There's a bunch of stuff that'll never show up in the final thing because, like, it doesn't work, but, you know, eh. Because why not? Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I can't believe I missed you joining the Discord. Let me wave hi real quick. Bam. Wait a minute, you're... Oh my god, I love your worm dude. He's so grody. He reminds me of Plastiboo. Hey, I know that artist. I know that artist. They draw porn. No, not Plastiboo. The artist that I'll discuss who Plastiboo Plastiboo, whatever, is in a moment. Gremlin, I know who that artist is. You know, have you seen Vermis? I would like to show you some of their art because it's very cool and I follow them. I can't show that one because it's a GIF. That would mess up some of the point. What's a good one? The problem is there's like a bajillion different good ones. Here's a screenshot. And then this is why I keep my screenshot folder open. This is by Plastiboo. Chastity mechanical puzzle. Splendid. Yeah, no, it's so cool. Let me find an image specifically from Vermis, because Vermis, like 1, 2, and 3 are meant to be like game manuals. For like games that don't exist. Oh, let me find my. I have PDFs of them. I can open them up. In this 5-room dungeon, the puzzle is a chastity belt that you have to get off. Vermis. Let's go with Vermis 1. What's a good? Oh, that's a pretty good image. Oh, that's also a good one. The problem is I like this artist, and so everything they do is good. There we go, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then back to screenshots. Back, I say. Like this is a page from their book Vermis. Sorry. Yeah, no, your drawing that you put in the art channel. Like reminds me of this artist. I recommend going and buying their books if you can. The art is worth it. They are primarily on Tumblr if you have that. But like you can also just look up Vermis book and then it should take you to the website. Oh yeah, I can send a link to their page. Me when I'm brilliant. Me when I'm brilliant and smart and awesome. Oh, they also apparently have an Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so I don't really like pay attention to that. Let me post a link. Only I can do that in my own chat. Paste. Bam. Link to their profile. I got good again, dear God. The Fanta is taking me over, Gordon. Help. Alright, there we go. And I think that's good for the line art. I'm gonna do a basic, like, gray flat for this, I think. Maybe a couple. I might do a couple where it's like, here's the sky. What color is the sky? BG shading 1. Bam. And then... Wait a minute. I might be intelligent. You've heard of Pennywise, now get ready for Dollar Intelligent. I know they're sick. They're like one of my favorite artists of all time, just in general. They're very cool. And of course, all of these will be invisible. Much like Duran Duran. I keep bringing up that song just because I fucking love Invisible by Duran Duran. And now, here's the beauty of things. I don't need the perspective anymore! Invincible? You say you're invincible. So why can I still see you? I need to read Invincible. The show's good. I know the story. I just, I'd like to read it. That comic is as old as I am. I was born the same year, I think, in 2003. Unless it's older than me, and then I don't know. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Or have I become invisible? Very good. Yes, there we are. Invincible. Invincible. Shy one. Haunted by the noise. Living without choice. My source is that I made it the fuck up. I made it the fuck up, Jack. It's not true. What? What do you mean it's not true? I made it the fuck up, Jack. I don't think it should be quite that dark in the sky. Nanomachine, son. That should be what Pax Americana is called, is Pax Burger Ghana. It's called Pax Burger Hamburgana, because my hamburger gone. What about size 54? Maybe, what about 160? There we go. And then I can clean this up. I can clean this up, Ratchet. Ratchet! It keeps coming out Ratchet! I absolutely love that Transformers blooper. Ratchet! It keeps sounding like Ratchet. The dark clouds enter your vision. But only just. It seems that they're following you. It's a fuck-ass Lakitu trying to throw things at you. Run. Oh wait, I was about to erase. I shouldn't erase. What about erase? What about NASCAR? Oh my god, it's Shia LaBeouf. Look out behind you, it's Shia LaBeouf. It's a goddamn Lakitu. A goddamn Lakitu was after you. Do do do. Burr, 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 burr. Red Dead Redemption. Burr, 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 burr. When I get around to playing Red Dead Redemption 2, should I do the second one first or the first one first? Like, should I do story timeline or should I do game release? Tell me, Snake. Do they not have communal drinking glasses in capitalist America? No. No, that's unsanitary. What the fuck is wrong with you? Communal drinking tops. Ah, Colonel, the lolly lule low. Snake. Snake, I know they sound a bit more like a musical score than a musical scale than a secret organization, but trust me, they're as bad as they come. Bad, you say? Thank you, 3 p.m. alarm. Also, Fetus Arm, if you haven't, go check out Alpha Busa on YouTube. They're doing the Hunt of the Parenting stuff. They're doing the Norfolk Wizard game. Highly recommend. A new episode of that just came out yesterday. It is some of my favorite stuff ever. Thank you, Nightbot, once again. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know, I know. Your Norwegian mind can't comprehend a Swede. I get it. I say that as a bit. Now the Danes, however, I'm also joking. I will have to Google Translate, because I only speak English like a fucking plebeian. I want to learn Spanish and Russian. Oh, neat. I just looked it up. Very cool. So-called free thinkers when Alpha Busa does the funny voice bit. You can't help but imitate it. You're going, do you not have socks on your foot? Go shop at my favorite store, Hobby Hoppin'. I wouldn't say that my impression is accurate, but it's like way less bad than you'd think it is, which is very cool. Now I can't do his normal just like speaking voice for shit, because he just sounds like a normal guy. Like, you don't actually hear his normal voice very often in public, because usually, like, he's the head of Alpha Busa. That sounds like a magical artifact, like some sort of cursed relic. You must find the head of Alpha Busa. Exactly. So-called free thinkers when the ba -ba section of the Super Mario Bros. A new Super Mario Bros. Music comes in. Yeah, no, I like to go against the grain. I'm a real free thinker. Ba -ba. I fall off a cliff because I was like hanging on, and then suddenly the bop bop happened. You can tell I grew up with New Super Mario Bros. Wii as one of my only games, and also one of my first games for a while. Because of how close I hold it into my heart. My heart is consuming it. Soon it will be absorbed into my being. It would be fun to get and play Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Because it feels sort of like a answer to the sort of stagnation that is New Super Mario Bros. Even though New Super Mario Bros. Is good. It's good. I like the series. There's nothing wrong with it. They are competent platformers. I like the Wii one because that's the one I've played the most of. The thinking machine, they've outsourced the thinking too. Oh god, I hate Anthropic so much. I hate Anthropic. They claim to be anthropic for the people, but then really, they're actually very anti-human. God, I fucking love that post about like Sam Altman and you know, like OpenAI and Anthropic, but told like somebody explaining Kojima characters, like fucking Metal Gear or like uh Death Stranding. Sorry, one of my friends is a big fan of Dead Rising, and so I'm like a dead. 2 words. First word relating to death, like some fucking like charades type shit. 2 words. First word, dead, no death. Yes, Dead Rising. Oh. Let me erase Rika real quick, and Zoro too, I guess. But frankly, Zoro's less important. Nobody cares if he dies, he'll just come back. I've done this for a while, but something I really like doing, and it helps sort of increase the clarity of backgrounds, is doing this with like different gray values as like a base for the shading. Like, these are all the midtones of each bit of shading. And I really like it. It helps a lot. There we go, the wall. This is one wall you'll never crawl, Spider-Man. You've gone too far, Spider-Man. I'm tired of your bullshit. It's me, the wall. All we are is another brick in the wall, Spider-Man. It's about time that you see that. Pink Floyd. Spider-Man, I'm just, like, tired of your shit. You know, I could have done more space back here, but Frank, I forgot the symbol. Ah, yes, this is the right layer. Right layer, Krong. A big thumbs up. Da, 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 da. Big thumbs up and smile from Yzma. It is Yzma, right? It's been a while since I've actually heard the name. I might be thinking of the wrong old lady villain from Disney. From Disney. Thank you, Krong. Ultimately, I think these shapes, if I remember right, these shapes just merge together, right? Me asking when I have the answer. No. I was about to do something incorrect. Me? Incorrect? Never. I've never been incorrect, ever. Including those times where I was wrong. I'm actually cool and epic and everyone likes me. It's me, your average Silicon Valley tech billionaire. I am better than everyone. I have to take like 20 seconds to say whether or not I think humanity should continue or not. You know, if I, even if I, the streamer speaking before you right now, could say in a heartbeat, yeah, of fucking course we should continue to exist. I like humanity. We're cool. I like humans. Humans are sick, man. They're awesome. Like that one Metalocalypse bit where it's like, I'm not. Fucking love my dad. My dad's awesome. I get it. Everyone here hates humanity. I don't. Fucking love humanity. Humanity's awesome. I'm going to need to erase these bits. Erases your peanuts. I need to make you thicker. Can we skip forward on my phone, like, because there's like a bit of delay issue there. So when I said I'm going to erase these bits, erases your peanuts. It cut off right at peanut. I wish you could have been there, dude. I wish you could have been there, but like FOMO, I guess. A little bit more is needed to be erased. Wop. And now, I can get the shading back. What about size 21? Wrong color. Wrong layer. Kronk, I'm tired of your bullshit. All right, this is turning out very well. I gotta keep drawing the swooping dragon. I studied for 5 years at an online dojo in order to get my epic and cool, blade powers. I was studying the blade. Now face the glory of my Nippon steel. Kicks him in the nuts. Not in this language. But funny memes. I will check them out in but a moment. For you see, once I finish this gate, I mean I'm gonna double check, but no, I need to do the fence as well. Once I do the gate and fence. Memes be upon ye! No, the memes! Why do you always choose the least accurate one? Circus! I'm not going to say that even though I can. 9000 is LGBT phobic and proud. Metal Gear is an incredibly gay series, and that's awesome. MGS2, you're not my twink boy toy. Your dick feels wrong. That's just real. I think it's too, because Raiden's in it. And, like, not Rising Raiden, like actual Raiden. Doctor, let's completely butcher my character. And have this be the fan favorite of people who've never played the game. But Raiden, what about MGS2? Screw MGS2! Raiden was the guy undercover that looked exactly like the Twink Boy toy, but didn't have his dick was wrong. Wait, I have an idea. Gentlemen, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. Line. In most cases, doing lines is illegal, but in this case, it's just art. Cocaine? I hear a cat meowing. Do you want in, ma'am? Hi, yes you do. Hello, how's it going? Hey. Bum, 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 bum. And if I do lineup and shading 1, then look at what we have here. I'm gonna make sure to save this. And then I'm gonna do my ending read, and then I'll look at all the. Well, no, I already looked at those memes you sent me, but I'll look at them again. I'll look at them closer. I'll really caress them with my eyes. I'll look at every nook and cranny of those memes. Now I will do my ending read. I've been Bajongles. You can find me over here on Twitch Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I'd much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, 1, thank you so much again, Fetus Arm, for following. It has been a wonder to have you in chat. But yeah, and speaking of follow, do this to the memes. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make out sloppy style with the memes. Speaking of follow, you can follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr, both at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles. And if you'd be so kind, I'd much appreciate joining the Discord, either !Discord in the chat, or in the description down below on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, hi YouTube, if you like my stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. And with that, it's been a wonderful time. I will be back on Friday. You're right, I can raid. I've only raided once before. So I'm a little bit sloppy. I'm a little sloppy, but no toppy. How do I do that? How do I raid? Let me. I apologize. I'm legitimately forgetting. You know, legit, I forget how to raid. I think they might have changed it. Either way, I will say though, go check out go check out the Drock show after this on Twitch. I legit forget how to raid. I'm so sorry. I am unprofessional. I haven't done this in so long. But yeah, and so, oh wait, no, it's in Stream Manager. I'm an idiot. But yeah, no, so we will be raiding into the Drock show. And so with that, once again, it has been a wonderful time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop in however long it takes. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.